Testing, testing. This chef class, do you like the shirt? Got the shirt in Gina's East in Chicago. To me, it's still one of the best pizza places around. Great deep dish pizza. This is Chef Kowalski. Today I'm playing the role as a chef. I am a certified cook through Johnson Wales University, Saucier soup and sauce cook. I am making Ragu. And this Ragu has no meat in it at all. It's very healthy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this onion in half. I'm going to cut the ends off. I need a new knife set. I need a new knife set, but I try to sharpen them, but it's just. And what I do is I cut the ends off. Cut the ends off. Like this. These are going to be in bigger pieces than this one. I got a full there, but I didn't grab a scrap one. To keep things flowing easier in the kitchen, I keep a scrap thing so that way, because I only have so much workspace. And then take the first layer of the onion off. Right? And I am going to use this whole onion. I have a gray sharp traded one. I think that was one of the ninja ones that I saw in the commercials. Remember those commercials? Hope this video turns out. My mom made one. I worked really hard on that for, it was 3 days now because I had to redo it the other day, and I enhanced my voice to make it as loud as I could, but my computer did not pick up my voice very good, and with the special underseat sound effect, you can't hear my voice, and I'm really upset by it, and there's no closed captioning on the video, and I did all that work on it. My alter ego is the mermaid. I am Tiger Lee. You can do that. You can do that. I can quarter this onion and cut it in quarters and cut the pieces in quarters. Watch, I'm going to do this. The onion will be in pieces. I'm just going to cut the onion down. Like I said, it's going to be in bigger pieces in this one. I have a bowl over here to put all my stuff in. Normally that's the onion small. Here I'm just going to cut it and then cut with the green of the onion here. And I'll just cut it in a few pieces here, and I cut it a couple here. And then we'll all break up. I'm making the Mary Pass. Carrots, celery, and onion. That's Mary Pass. Notice they got the purple on here. My alter ego is the is the mermaid, and my favorite color my second favorite color is purple, and that is my mermaid's favorite color. I believe it's the feminine and masculine. I believe we all have a feminine and masculine. And I take 3 or 4 large carrots, good carrots. Food is not the best quality out here in New Mexico. It's not the best quality out here in New Mexico. So she loves purple. My mom, Tiger Lee, is her name, loves purple, loves swimming. I wish I could do more swimming out here. Loves to explore, and the beach. Now my masculine we go Timon, so he's that name too. He loves karate, cooking, which I'm doing now, and art. And my favorite color is actually yellow. I'm just going to keep that there. I'm going to keep this going. All right. See, look, this is not the best quality. We must these carrots off. Turn all this rotten stuff off. Cut the ends off. Of course, the carrots I'm going to cut in half, and the hardest part is cutting the carrot in half lengthwise. But I'm going to cut it in half lengthwise. Alright. Using the point of the knife. Watch your hand. You always cover the fingers. So how are you guys doing out there? I know it's been a while. Oh shit. Sorry. I know it's been a while since I've done any cooking. And that one I'll probably just keep. And let this one cut in half. And I liked it when the food preppers had all this stuff done for us. I mean, we didn't have to do it. I'm doing this really big special one for you guys, my special Ragu. And you guys are really going to enjoy this when it comes together. You got to be careful not to cut your hand. Okay, always watch your fingers. You know, work it. And I'll cut these in pretty good sized pieces too, because they will cook down. And I'm going to cut these in half too. We'll cut these in half inch. I'll put it in my. Let me get rid of this one now. I don't need it now. I've got my other one here. Got my stuff in it. If I have a bunch like this, I just kind of go across. 1, 2, 3. Yes, they're big pieces, but they're going to cook down. Remember, this is all going to become a soft. This is all going to cook into a mush. My wife is just walking by, thankful, grateful, blessed. She likes this dish, but it's a time-consuming one.
It is.
So like I was saying, guys, comment any cooking ideas you want me to do. Somebody commented my version of the tuna melt, which I did last year. You know, I dried the tuna with the crackers, and I did my version of a tuna casserole with potato chips in it and noodles. You know, so I've made some homemade soups. I made some homemade noodles, a homemade logging soup with homemade meatballs. That was another time-consuming one. That's why I don't do a lot of these, because it takes a little out of me to do the videos. Though I am healthier now, I'm not as off balance. My pills are really working, and thanks for you guys' prayers. My pills are working. All right. The celery, I'm going to cut a bunch of celery up. A bunch. I might even use this whole thing. I'm just going to cut the stalks off right here. Yeah, you're right. I don't have sharpened blades. I have to get some. I really do need a new knife set, guys. I do need a new knife set, guys. Alright. So I'm going to cut this with this. Put it all at once. Just big pieces. I don't mess around, I just cut it all at once. Now don't repeat this. Kids, you really watch your hands. Wash your hands. You know, wash your fingers. I used to this, but I also use my thumb to kind of guide. All the greens in here and everything. And this, I put the whole thing in the bowl. Celery is my main part of this, man. You gotta love the celery. See, it's a big mariposa, man. Ooh, that's bad part here. That's really good mariposa. Now I'm going to show you how I cook this down. There it is. This is my mariposa. Now, here's my fresh herbs. Cilantro, basil, cilantro and parsley. That's what I can find. I think this might be some basil in there. So I'll mix together. I'm going to cut that up. And that will go in towards the end. These are one of the last things to put in, otherwise it will overcook and they will be very chewy. So mushrooms, spud the chopped ones for me, thank God. Because last time I used the large mushrooms and I cut them up myself. But yeah, you gotta put those in very last, right? So, I'm getting ready to clean this up. I'll show you how I put this together. We're at the pot. This is from Italy since 1916. It's the real thing. It's extra virgin olive oil. You might pay a little bit more for it, but that's the only thing I use in Italian style cookings. And I'm going to put a bunch of it in the pan. I'm going to... This is me with my clumsy hands, guys. Alright. Put on water. Don't put it on high. Put it on about medium high. Okay? Alright. So you get the olive oil in there. Medium high. And I keep seasoning everything as I keep going, right? Now this is going to cook for a long, long, long time. It's going to cook until a mush. So you're talking about an hour that this is going to be in the pot. First you're going to have it in the oil, make it translucent a little bit, okay? Then you're going to add a little water to it and a tomato. Then you're going to keep cooking it. And then I did the mushrooms last. And then the herbs. So let me just add this to the pot. Look at that. That's gonna be, look how healthy that's gonna be, guys. Look at that. Look at how healthy that is gonna be. My arms on the way behind me. Look at that. Oh my God. Woo! Here's my giant cooking spoon. And kind of move it around that oil. Move it around that olive oil. Get some of the olive oil inside of there. Oh, baby. This is going to be good. You can either take the mushroom, take the little grinder and grind up some more some fresh nutmeg, which is actually better. I put a little bit of nutmeg in there. I put nutmeg in with the vegetables. This is my secret ingredient. I put some fresh black pepper. Lots of black pepper. This is the big salt. You don't want too much salt. And that's it. That's it cooks down. I'll show you when it's cooked down. Alright, alright. Look at that. Look how translucent these are. Alright. To see, I started around 1400, around 2 o'clock. It's 2:36. For over a half hour. Alright. But I got the big vegetables translucent. I've been standing there storing it the whole time. Okay. I told you this is a really time-consuming dish. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to add water to there, and I'm going to cover it, and I'm going to let it simmer for like another hour or so. just cover the vegetables with water. Just cover them. Now I'm going to simmer that for an hour. Alright, look at this. Look at this. I just took the lid off. Nice stone pot. You can see it's been an hour. 1 hour. I've been in there re-editing my mermaid video. So this is what you do. If you have one of those electric things, you got it up. But I go old school. I mash it. Mash all this up. I'm going to add, actually this was done by 4. I'm going to add my, but I told you it is a time consuming dish. Tomatoes, here soon. Then my mushrooms last. Wow. I get all that celery over here. So I get it mashed good. There will be some big pieces. It's inevitable when you do it old school. But that's the base for your sauce. Alright, I'm back at my fridge. You can hear me behind the camera. And I got this fresh basil. I got this tomato. Got all these little herbs. I'm going to cut that up in later on. But right now, you see I have my tomatoes. And I put some dry seasoning in here. Some black pepper, some salt, and big tablespoon of sugar. And I let the tomatoes sit in the fridge all day. That's going to take some of the acidity out of the tomatoes. I'm going to put the tomatoes in here. I'm going to stir that up. It's coming together. It is coming together. Woo! Alright. Alright, I just put the tomato in there. I got this fresh basil here. This is going to go so good. I got these other fresh herbs, cilantro and such. so good. Let's keep it simple. This would be, what did you say? Not good. I'm glad I was going to the USA. It's a lot of herbs. It's a lot of herbs, but it really makes it healthy. Down. So if you follow me on my main channel as well, where I do a lot of karate stuff, I'm doing my masking stuff, my time inside. I did make a video about the mermaid I was talking about, and I'm reposting that one without the diving sound so they can hear my voice, because some reason YouTube won't let me close caption. It will take a long time to do the closed caption. So you're welcome to follow me there. I'm doing a lot of karate things, a lot of karate talk. I also have a political channel from all the stuff that's going on right now. It's my Truth Talk channel. I wouldn't be able to keep up, so I haven't done a really political video lately, because Trump every single day he's doing something bad. He's breaking the law every single day. So there it is. I'm just going to put this in the pot. You can't see the pot, but it's all going to cook together. Cook all this down. So you got the mushroom part. All I'm going to do, I know I'm behind the camera, but all I'm going to do is just cut up the mushrooms and put the mushrooms back in. I'm going to put the camera back over the angle again, and you'll be able to see the finished product. Alright, now I got to stay in the kitchen because I got to cook all this down. I'll just put the mushrooms in since they're already diced. I'm just going to put them in. I'll mash those down too after they cook down a little bit. Now to make it taste like there's meat in there, I'm going to add fennel. Palm full of fennel seeds. Maybe a little more for good measure. I'm going to cook that down and then mash the mushrooms in there. I'm going to cook my noodles here in a minute. You guys should know how to cook noodles. I'm using Burley 1877 rigatonis. That's what I usually use for this. I like the rigatoni the best for this. You can use rigatoni, you can use bow tie, you can use this Tristan noodle, I forget what those are called. But any type of heavy noodle, not spaghetti, but any type of heavy noodle. Okay? And then you'll see it when it's all done. Alright. Be on the camera. There it is, my cooked rigatoni noodles. Rigatonis. Now stir that up. This is the finished ragu. Oh my God. It's all nothing but vegetables cooked down with some noodles and herbs. Well, cooked down with herbs and noodles. And the little mushrooms to give it that meat flavor. That's it. That's the ragu. As my spoon falls. There it is in the pan. Got it all dished up. You enjoying that, Joe?
Yes.
This is the ragu, the final thing. All dished up. I'm going to give it a shot. You guys have to try this recipe and let me know what you think. It's salty and delicious.